If someone come up to me and yeah, shiny glasses, I'll be dipping my pants right down.
Hi guys, Fat Headroom here. Surfshark is a VPN service that hides your personal information from others with military grade encryption. With military grade encryption, all your data is blurred. So anyone who reads it will not be able to see anything. One subscription on unlimited devices. Yes! You can share one account with all your friends and pay less than a piece of gum. A piece of gum for a more secure and private online life. Here's why some Surfshark users use this every day.
Oh, we out here in Canada, eh? Our Netflix has got an array of movies, you know. And they're about all sorts of things. We've got the Shawshank Redemptions, where the man has to crawl through some poo. Join Surfshark and you can have our Netflix. You can just take it, buddy. Take it. Take it, buddy.
Oh bother, it's my grand's birthday, but I'm in Turkmenistan on holiday, and social media's banned. Wait a second, I installed Surfshark VPN before I came here, and look at that. I can now say happy birthday to my gran. Thanks Surfshark.
Wow, doesn't that sound great? Get Surfshark VPN at surfshark.deals/freeskins or enter promo code FREESKIN for 83% off and 3 months extra free. Keep your online action safe with Surfshark.
Welcome back to the Threeskins Podcast. It looks exactly the same. Do you know why? Well, exactly the same as last week because we're filming this 2 podcasts in one day, and I'll tell you why.
We can always pretend that we're wearing different clothes. Like I can take my clothes off or something.
We all only have like 3 t-shirts and 2 jogging bottoms anyway.
I need to go buy some new clothes. I keep meaning to, but then I'm like, I don't really need them. I've
got to a point now where I'll go clothes shopping like once a year, and I'll literally just get myself like 2 or 3.
Not much need for it, is there really? I've got to the point where I like wearing plain t-shirts.
Yeah.
Because I like you get a nice print on your t-shirt. Like I have this lovely New Order top, but it's just worn out over a year.
Yeah.
And you just feel like
that's the trouble.
Now your t-shirt's on a ticket.
As soon as something's been in the wash a few times, it just goes to fuck.
They do that on purpose.
Yeah, obviously they do.
Maybe you need a steamer, you know, that they have in like charity shops.
Yeah, oh mate, yeah, me and Matt volunteered at a charity shop. This steamer was fucking banging. It like irons it and it cleans it all at once. It was
that
genius.
is cool.
It was amazing.
But apparently that's why for charity shops all smell like old people.
Yeah,
because they steam everything.
Yeah,
it's not the smell of the clothes being covered in talcum powder.
I don't know though. Let's be honest. When we were sorting through the clothes, we were looking at it and we're like, definitely just died. You know, and you'd have like cold. You'd have like this old lady who's clearly been crying in the car, like dropping off the bags, and you're like, oh, we got a fresh one here.
Well, not anymore. But yeah, it was either that like, you know, bringing like a widow or a widow.
Yeah,
bringing in a bag of old clothes. Or it was like DVDs from their son who's just moved to uni. And it was always like, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club.
Yeah.
And it was like, we got like 80 Fight Clubs.
Yeah,
and
we used to have...
What was the book that was most donated?
I swear it was like one of the Dan Brown ones. Like fucking
no, that was
Da Vinci
up there.
Code.
That was in the top 3.
The Bible?
Not the Bible.
I remember when I was
remember.
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh yeah, 50 Shades of Grey. There's billions of them.
Really young. Must have been about like 6 or 7 or something like that. And my nan used to like going.
It's like a couple of years ago now.
Yeah, my nan used to like going in long time ago in a galaxy far away. My nan used to like going in charity shops, and she'd always just get me like random stuff in there. Not like clothes, but like, you know, they always have like random toys or shit like that. And she got me like a flute, and like not a flute, a recorder. A flute, a record, like and because I don't know, which is when you're a little kid, it's like, oh cool, and you're just playing it, and then it goes in the bit. But then like a few years later, it's like, you know, that's fucking gross, you know. Like,
yeah,
I had a charity shop like windpipe piece, like full of spit, like
secondhand.
That's disgusting.
Like, wind and brass instruments.
Who the fuck, right? Gross. When they brought that into the charity shop, why would you just not go like, no, we don't For the same
we
reason,
don't turn stuff with spit on it.
for the same reason that we don't accept like pants.
I think we did
We're not
have
going to
rules
take
like
your
that,
fucking.
With all due respect,
We had quite a few rules like that.
I've definitely like. No, I can't even say that. I'll say it on the Patreon.
Okay, yeah. So we had quite a few rules, like no underwear, and there's definitely things like we couldn't sell. I'm pretty
Guns.
sure people always like,
The
back
good
in
old
our
days,
day, back in the good old days.
Those were the good old days.
I think people
Exactly.
what they
So
but what
maybe-
they actually mean when they say that though is just I miss being young.
Yeah. That's it. That's all you're
That's what it
saying.
is.
Yeah.
Because all the old fuckers that go on about like they go like, oh, you got it way luckier than I did. I had to walk here and I had to do this and I had to do that and we had no money and it was this and that. But then they go, oh, it's not as good as it was. And you think, well, it sounds fucking horrible. It sounds shit.
I hate it when they say that because the amount of times I've been told that by like my mum, my dad, or even my grandparents, and then you find out it's a lie. That they're like, oh, I used to walk like 3 hours to school, and then you find out that they're like, oh, that's my old school. And you're like, that's just 10 minutes walk from where you used to live. And you know, like there's so much. I think that they
so
back in their head, it's like it was an hour walk, but that's because you're a kid.
Yeah, but saying that, we went skateboarding. I don't know, maybe 10 years after we left our infant school.
Yeah,
and the field is just like nothing.
Yeah,
we went recently to vote.
Yeah.
Didn't we? Did you come?
No, I didn't go to that.
You know the old school that we had that had the church on the side?
Yeah.
And you used to rub the...
Yeah, there was like these berries that you could like open up and you rub the season people and it was like itching powder. It was great.
Yeah. We went back to there and I looked at the field and it is tiny. But when I was younger, I was like...
Really?
I was like, I can't even see the end of the field.
Yeah, that used to be a massive
weird,
field.
isn't it? Like, my school's exactly the same.
Go back there. It's tiny. Wow. We can go when
you had a good reason to go back there. If I went back there now and started going to that field, I think I'd be in trouble.
They come out when the teacher comes out. What are you doing? I'm just having a look, just reminiscing. Fucking right.
Having a look at what? Just having a look.
Just having a look.
It is cooler though. That was. Do you remember when we used to get there was 2 bits of wood and it was sort of like you walk across it like a thingy bridge, but it's rope.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
but it didn't have the rope.
Yeah.
And we used to like hold onto it with our chests, put our legs through the other one, and let go of our hands, and you'd flip round.
Yeah,
that was so fun. Do you remember that? Did you ever have those sorts of things?
You do like a backflip. Yeah,
it's not even like that. But we had like we had a big field where everyone would just run around and go nuts. But then also like we were never really allowed on it that much. But they had this little. Not the field we were. I don't know. My primary school was quite big. It's small, but as primary schools go, it was fairly.
But have you been back there like recently, and you're like, oh, that's
no.
tiny.
This is the thing I was talking about. This was like if they were closing it down, I would be really tempted to like go back and like explore around it or something. But I'd feel weird. Even at night, I'd feel weird like breaking into a.
You
school.
don't have to break in. Just have a look at the field.
You can't see it without you have to.
Really?
Yeah, you have to like go under the fence or over it or whatever, and it's a big old fucking with spikes on it and shit. Like,
I'd say there secondary school feels still.
But massive. I know it is. I've been back there recent enough because my little brother went there, and to know that even when I was like 14, 15, I was like fucking tiny. Like, but yeah, I know that feeling like that as a kid. Like the field was like ginormous, and you go back there and you're like, fucking hell, I could like walk to the other side in like a minute. Like
exactly,
it's like it's
crazy.
It's fucking. Tiny.
I'll tell you one that's still huge though is the college field.
Oh no, it's not anymore.
Have they?
A lot of it's been cut off for real estate development.
Of course it has, like everything. There's not a patch of grass around
I hate this
my
country.
house anymore.
We that college field it got messy, man. We used to like. We used to do that thing where you'd smoke a joint and then run 100 meters.
Yeah.
Like sprint.
That.
Yeah.
Me and our friend, and there's another time where you and our friend, mutual friend, yeah, you
Which
both
one?
got high, and then you climbed the tree, and he was like,
chin.
"No,
Yeah.
Dragon, no!"
Oh, mate, yeah. So I used to be like a expert tree climber. I could literally climb any tree you could find. People would literally be like, "Oh, can you climb that tree?"
There's one tree you
way
can't
up.
climb.
Can we put this to the test?
I haven't climbed a tree in years. So.
It's like riding a bike, Greg. Tree climbing.
I think I'll be alright. I need to work on the muscles a bit because I tried doing chin ups the other day I did like 4, and then I literally felt I was going to die.
Dude, I can only do 1.
Whereas I used to be able to do, I could do like 20, 30 in a row.
Yeah.
I used to be quite good at pull-ups, but only because, not because I was strong, but just because there's
it does help.
There's still not much weight to me now, but I've
definitely got a little bit extra tub on me.
When you weigh nothing, you're not lifting anything, so it's just a piece of piss.
I tried it.
You might not notice it, but I've lost 1.5 stone.
You do look, I think you both look slimmer. You
probably have actually.
Yeah. I noticed it more on you, but you do now that you say it. You do look.
I still got tub. There's no 2 ways about it. I still got like a B cup at least.
Nah, but you still like fair play. You still
If you work on it, mate, I think you could get shredded.
Well, after I get this ankle fusion, I'm just gonna. We can go on hikes. I mean,
can you go on hikes with an ankle fusion?
You can like run and everything.
Really?
You can't. Well, you can't sprint.
Okay, yeah.
I was up like when they told me, all right, we're gonna fuse your left ankle, which means they're gonna like drill 5 rods up through my heel to like, and they scrape away all your cartilage
up through the heel.
Yeah,
that's gonna take ages to recover from. Surely.
Yeah, I know it's a big one. It's a big one.
Yeah,
6 weeks, no weight.
I guess
bearing
if you think about it,
that's why I have to quit smoking.
When you're wearing like hiking boots, it's sort of like fusing your ankles anyway, isn't it? Because it's keeping like
because of the support.
Yeah, it's keeping your ankle in like a certain position.
What they do is they.
Either of you guys ever been skiing? You ever wore ski boots? You know they bend you forward.
It must be like
you're like Michael
boots,
Jackson lean like.
The lean.
Yeah, you always lean forward. Like,
can you ask if the rods can come out and have like a little stick of it?
The way you stick it to the floor. Yeah,
what are you saying about?
No, so like they what they do is they scrape all the cartilage out and then they drill up through. And then your bones fuse together instead of the cartilage being there. So you go from like this to like that. But it means the pain goes away. And then I can fucking like do videos again.
But I mean, you're not going to be fucking sprinting around going mental anyway. But if you can walk about now, and like, do you know what I mean? Like that would
walking. When we used to do walking vlogs and it was like so fun.
Yeah, the walking vlogs were great.
We'll definitely do because I love going on fucking walks.
I think we should do a Threeskins.
I love a walk
because I do loads of hikes now. It's like one of my favourite pastimes.
I don't like we used to during lockdown, like when no one was working, the very first lockdown. All we did for like it felt like ages. It was probably only like 4 or 5 months on that. Like every few days or whatever, or when because no one was working. We'd just go out like walking places like into the woods for like 2-3 hours or something.
It's fun.
Just have a fucking smoke in the woods,
sit right in the middle of nowhere, like
and
things.
Yeah,
we went into like this weird woods that was right next to the motorway, and there was just a pile of children's clothes, hung up,
and like shoes and stuff.
Yeah, it was
like on the side of a motorway.
You may have gone to the same place because I saw something really simple. Me and Cody and a few Snips and a few. Oh, okay, it wasn't them, but me and Snips and a few others went somewhere, and it was like an A road lay-by. Yeah, and you just pull up, and then you walk like 40 odd minutes into like the wood, like nothingness. Like it was I can't remember exactly where it was, but and then we came across a pile of like
serial killer.
It must have been like
kids' clothes.
Yeah, it was mainly shoes. It was like just a big pile of like children's shoes.
That's
it was
so
like
weird.
This is fucking.
Maybe
weird,
we
man.
found something.
I think we have.
Maybe we should report it to the popo.
It reminds I just rewatched.
I'm not grass.
I just rewatched.
Yeah, I ain't gonna grass on a baby killer.
I just rewatched True Detective, so I was like, that's the first thing my mind went to was like serial killer, ancient ritual.
Yeah,
you know
that's a great show. The first season.
Yeah, I haven't watched the other two, but I really enjoyed
the
the
other
first
two.
season.
Just aren't worth it. The first
They're
season,
not
because where it's like it's a bit like American Horror Story, where every season's like a different.
Every season's different,
different thing, and that's just the best one. The other two are okay.
Because
I think it would be better if the first season wasn't so good. But then you just compare it to the
hard
first
because you're
season.
just comparing it to because I really liked the first one, and then I saw the second one's Colin Farrell in it, and I really like Colin Farrell, so I was I'll watch that. But,
he's good in it, but it's just the whole story is just shit.
The first one was really good.
It could be better.
The whole dynamic to it, I really like Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah, me and Greg used to watch it, but
he's so clearly like baked all the time. That
yeah, apparently he quit smoking weed for a bit, and then like they brought him back over to the side of.
Yeah, mate, he's always.
I've still got Arnie pregnant with a child up on there.
Oh yeah. Oh, we have a topic. I'm sorry.
We probably should.
15 minutes, and we have.
No, it's fine. We really got to flesh this one out. We've been restructuring this.
Yeah, I do apologise. Where we've got to film like extra, because we're like I'm going away.
Yeah,
and
you're going away for a bit.
Yeah, we're busy boys.
So we're cramming it all in. But if you're new to us, which you're probably not. You alright? You okay?
Yeah, I'm looking through my bookmarks because I have bookmarks some stuff, but I don't remember any of these titles, wherever they come from.
Oh shit. Yeah, if you're new here, normally about once a month or maybe around that sort of time, we try and do we'll do a podcast on weird news stories. When we say the word news, some of them are
Like me. We literally just read our headlines.
Yeah, innit? And they're also like sometimes you'll get like halfway through reading them and then we'll be like, oh, this was from like fucking 18 months ago or some shit. Like, yeah, they're not like... So, yeah, I think it's more about the subject.
Yeah, have you heard about this thing called COVID?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are we doing then, boys?
Should we
going first, Greg?
We'll just... Yeah.
Okay, I'm saving my best one till last.
Do you actually...
So shit.
Do you want to do it like... How many have you got?
I've got like 4, 5.
How many have you got?
Depending on how bad they are.
Because I didn't know, did you want to just...
But they're all crap.
Yeah, I'm looking through them. They look even worse than when I thought they were bad when I looked
I've got like
morning.
2 or 3 like pretty good ones, and then the rest are all sort of just guff. But yeah, we'll just go in order. You can start off, Greggy, if you want.
Okay, so Morbius is so bad it's coming back to theaters. And this is a great story. You've heard of this Morbius.
Have you seen
it? You've heard of this Morbius film?
I haven't seen it.
I haven't.
So Jared
It's
Leto,
become a massive
Jared
meme,
Leto is some
hasn't it?
sort of vampire guy.
Yeah.
And
I just think he's playing himself.
No, but it's become famous because of like there's a scene you've probably seen really badly shaky camera on YouTube where he's just there and he's like, "No, it's Morbin time." And then
he doesn't actually say
Morbin time.
Does he say that?
I don't know. Like that's the thing is that unless you actually go see the film, how do you know if the meme's real or if it's fake?
I haven't seen that clip or seen but like I keep seeing all the memes like it's Morbin.
Have you seen the Morbius meal deal at Billy Mega? Did you get the Morbius meal deal at Billy Mega Chippy?
No, I didn't even know about it.
Morbius. Go on.
But Binley's mate, I have to talk about Binley's Mega Chipping for a bit. Yeah. Okay,
Binley's.
I'll give you some time to talk.
By the time,
because that was a shit.
By the time
Really
this has gone out, people have forgotten completely what this stupid thing was. But dude, it was the biggest chav meetup I've ever been to. It was just people revving cars.
It was like when you go to Asda car park at like 11 o'clock.
Yeah, of course it is, because it's become famous off of like TikTok.
No, but
TikTok's popular with like 16-year-olds.
Dude, I don't know much about cars, but they were revving the cars so bad in the thing, it was making like pop noises, and then there was like tyre smoke all over the air and everything.
They're backfiring.
It was ridiculous. The people in the queue were nice. Some guy goes, "Oi, mate, I recognise you." And I was like, yeah, well, I'm in a TGF video because I heard his voice.
Yeah.
You can't, if you've got that accent, you know TGF. So I was just like, yeah, I was in a TGF video. And they're like, oh, right. I'm like, yeah, boy.
Love it, yeah.
Let's say I got recognised in the chip shop the other day. But this
Binley?
No, not in Binley, but in another chip shop.
We were going to do Binhead there, but I forgot the bin.
Oh, that would have been good.
Yeah, Binhead Mega Chippy.
Binhead Mega Chippy.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the first time this has happened to me though. I got recognised, but he said, anyone ever told... He was like, you look exactly like this guy from YouTube. And I was like, yeah.
Alright, it's Morbin time.
It's Morbin. We weren't talking about that. Lewis is talking about that guy that...
Oh yeah, but that doesn't matter. I want to hear about Morbin time.
So anyway,
so it did
what happened
badly,
is that it did terrible in the cinemas. Obviously, they take it out. I don't think they even made their money back.
I heard it did really shit.
So anyway,
good because I fucking hate Jared Leto.
It gets memed everywhere.
He's a cunt.
And they think, oh shit, it's getting popular again. So they released it back out to cinemas. No one turns up.
Good.
They made like $80 average per cinema, which is
that's already too much, mate.
4 to 5 tickets.
Mate, no, nowadays that's half a ticket.
That's got because it is Marvel, isn't it?
It's Marvel, but it's the Sony Marvel.
It's not
because like Spider-Man's not owned by Disney.
Okay, yeah,
it's part of the Spider-Man side of Marvel.
Yeah, okay.
Have you seen it?
No, and I don't intend on it.
Have you seen it?
No.
I watched the Morbin time bit, and I hope that's actually in the film because I hope that's not a meme. Do you know
the trailer was everywhere for like 2 months on YouTube. It was like it came up on every YouTube ad, and I kept seeing the trailer, and it did look fucking terrible. And like Matt Smith was in it, you know. You know the old fucking Doctor?
Who,
Yeah.
I think there's only one film I've seen Jared
just
Leto.
looks so cringy.
Two films I've seen Jared Leto in that I've been like, oh shit, he's really good.
No, he's not.
Number 1, Fight Club. He's really good at getting punched in the face. Great in that scene.
That's
Number
the
2,
only good thing about Fight Club.
I liked him in Blade Runner, and I'll tell you why. Because he's a piece of shit, evil bastard in it.
I think
and that's who he is in real life.
That's what he's like in real life.
Yeah, that's just what he was just playing himself, a pretentious piece of shit.
I hate Jared Leto.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on.
I'm not even joking.
I know you're not. I can tell you're not.
Move on.
I can't move on. I fucking hate him.
Do you want to do do you want to do a story next?
Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
That is insane though. Can't believe it did that poorly.
One of my favourite things you ever said about movies is like, is it in Mission Impossible where Tom Cruise just goes, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall?
Yeah, that's so weird.
I'm still yet to see that.
I haven't seen it either.
Literally,
We should react to like
he's
goofy
like he's climbing over a wall to get into the Vatican, and literally he gets up and he rolls onto the wall and then he just stares into the camera and goes, Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
That's stupid.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in a film. There's never.
Are you sure you didn't dream this?
I've watched the Star Wars sequel trilogy. I haven't watched Morbius yet, but I've watched so much tat and shit. All right, and I tell you what, that's the most ridiculous scene I've ever seen in anything, any film, any movie, anything.
Really? Well,
100%.
there's something that I saw an advert for, not an advert, like a trailer for recently, and it's like, it's not a Bollywood movie, but it is an Indian film, and it's called RRR. I think I wrote about it in the family chat.
Yeah. I've seen that advertised, like not advertised, but talked about.
It looks unbelievable. I need to see it.
Looks good.
Well,
yeah, it's on Netflix.
We'll put it on the list. We'll put it on the list.
I saw a
It's like
trailer
3
the other
hours
day
that
for a
long,
film
though.
I'm really looking forward
Bollywood.
to. I really want to watch. Have you seen the trailer for that Bullet Train with Brad Pitt?
Bullet Train. No.
Have you not seen the trailer for that?
no,
It looks amazing. I'll show you the trailer of it. It looks really because I saw them like announce it in the teaser it like a year or so ago, but they released like a proper full trailer. I think it's like it looks kind of like sort of I don't know the way to describe it. It's almost like it looks like it's like graphic novel-y. I don't know if it is, but it looks
Sin
like
City.
it's like about it's Brad Pitt plays like this like sort of agent, and he's on a bullet train in Japan, but he just happens to be with like all of his enemies that he's made over the years, and he's just going from carriage to carriage, avoiding them, and he keeps trying to get off this fucking train, but he misses the stop every time, and it's just like, oh fuck. And
That sounds like an absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I saw the trailer the other day.
You would have a nightmare like that, wouldn't you? Just
Yeah.
You go in there and it's like,
like
it's like a horrible X, or like you're
locked in a confined space running from people like it's 100% an anxiety dream. But yeah, it looks really good.
Have you ever come in your dream?
Yeah.
What, not come in real, not like a wet, like you mean come in?
No, when you have like a sex dream, do you ever like, have you ever orgasmed in your dream?
Yeah.
Well, like, but not in real life.
Not in real life.
I don't
I
think
might even
so.
have it in real life.
You've never orgasmed in real life?
We've talked. We've talked about the wet dream.
I am pretty sure. I just don't know. I've definitely orgasmed in my dreams quite a few times, but I don't know whether I've actually had a wet dream.
I have.
I just don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Maybe 1-2 times.
Yeah, I'm the same.
And it was more recently than when I was a teenager. I never had one.
Yeah. For
Exactly
me,
the
same.
I cleaned the pipes way too much when I was a teen for a day.
Yeah, the memory
Discovered it and didn't miss a fucking day.
Maybe I did orgasm,
the
but nothing
memory
come
I
out.
have where I think I wet dreamed, I'm not sure if I did because I didn't really check. Is
I just got up and got on with the day.
I just got on with my fucking day. I haven't got time.
Pulled your trousers up.
I ain't got time to fucking look.
I'm just stuck to the bed.
I think
Just
I have.
peel yourself off the bed and-
A lot of the time I just sleep with my trousers on because I just fall asleep. You know.
What's that noise?
That's the Bluetooth speaker.
Can you grab it for me? I'll just switch off. Sorry. Guys.
What's the what were you saying?
No, you don't want to do that. So that's gonna happen. Anyway. Yeah, wet dreams.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Where are we?
We're in your house.
Yeah, but like.
Have you got a new story?
Yeah.
I can pop out a news story. You guys ready for
some other stuff.
absolute rubbish? I feel like loving someone. Right. So, have you guys heard about? Do you know this character called Prince Andrew?
So he is a man.
Who's recently moved into the local area.
He's having a party with some of the local children. Right, go on. Yeah, no.
God.
Well, go on. I'm aware of Mr.
So apparently, this geezer, you know him.
Yeah, huh?
Part of the family and that. Oh, the Jubilee went well, didn't it?
I don't know, I didn't watch it.
It says here, this is an old one, so bear with me. Prince Andrew would scream if the maids ruined his teddy bear collection, and I believe that was when he was older and not like a kid.
Wait, so he has a teddy bear collection?
I wonder why.
And he's an adult. Suspicious.
That's Nazi behaviour. Right?
But then again, you say
it's like those Disney men.
No, I'm going to disagree because think about how many adult men collect action figures. They collect those pop head things.
Yeah, but the
childlike behaviour.
Yeah, but I take
Pokemon cards.
I don't think teddy bears is any different than Pokemon cards or anything like that.
I think it is.
Nah.
Because because it is, because stuff that comes from like movies or films or shit that people collect like that, like they collect something that they're like there are people that just collect anything, like but teddy bears.
No.
And if this is when he's older,
because the thing is,
my teddy.
Because let's be honest. Let's be honest, mate. You're saying, oh yeah, teddy bear's Nazi behaviour. He's using it to attract kids to his bedroom.
I only think
Pokemon cards would work 10 times better. I've got shiny Blastoise. You know what I mean? Oh shit! I'll go to that guy's bedroom.
Andrew's there with teddy bears, and they're like, "Yes, so what?
Yes,
I've got a teddy bear." And they're
I've got a shiny Blastoise.
Mate, I've got a fucking Game Boy Advance. Like, what the fuck do I want a teddy bear for? You fucking.
Mate, I remember when I was younger. If someone come up to me and had a shiny Blastoise, I'd be dipping my pants right down.
That's fucking ridiculous. Dude, were you there that time when that kid, when we were in school and that kid, like, he conned us for booster packs?
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, did you
yeah, what happened is, like, I had, like, I don't know, a couple shinies or whatever, and it was like, he had this really rare booster pack.
Yeah.
So he'd opened it, and he'd sort of, like, sealed it back up. And I was like, okay, I'll give you these shinies for that booster pack. And I was like, yeah. I got home and I opened it and it was just energy cards and I fucking went. I was so angry. Next day I went into school, I was like throwing rocks at him. I was like, booting rocks at him.
Getting cards back?
No. I actually went to the headmaster about it because I was like, he stole. Well, I was like, I don't know, I was like 8. I wasn't like, he fucking stole my Pokemon cards.
But that was this before or after the rocks had been thrown?
It's a long time.
Because was the head teacher
I hate
like,
this kid.
There's nothing I can do, and then you
his
were like,
head was square. So I know a guy with a head that's shaped like a
shovel.
shovel.
You had a shovel head and a square head.
Yeah. He looked a bit like SpongeBob. Like you could rest a pot on his head and it wouldn't tip.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
a little bit. Yeah. I know what you mean.
It's like a mantelpiece.
Just level.
The old square head.
You could just push it on it.
You could, yeah. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, but it got resolved as far as I remember. But I threw a lot of rocks at that school.
Nothing wrong with throwing rocks, mate.
It's almost like I was a graveler.
For fuck's sake.
Little Pokemon joke.
Alright then. You got a story, Goo?
Yeah, I got some stories. Okay.
I can't believe what you said about just ripping your pants. I'm not even joking, I nearly got abducted when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? I don't think I've told that one. I'll tell that on the Patreon.
Wait, yeah, I was going to say, hold up.
You
nearly got abducted.
Yeah, I nearly got abducted. It was like, seriously.
Well, yeah, I don't know if it was. But...
Well, it was very peculiar.
It sounds pretty serious. Go on. Are we going to save this for Patreon?
I'll save it.
Okay, we'll save that for Patreon.
I don't know if I could probably get an illegal... I don't know.
I kind of chose a lot of my stories literally
There's a lot there.
Just by the headline. So some of these might be shit, but...
Lands on Farmer's Wife.
Yeah, innit.
These are all old ones. I thought I got new ones. Maybe I'm using the wrong browser. In the Netherlands, a boy of 4 has been arrested after taking his mother's car for a joyride. He crashed it. 4? Yeah, 4 years. He hasn't been arrested. Old. Yeah, 4 years old. He took his mum's car for a joyride. Throw smashed it up. He crashed into 2 parked cars and was found alone by a bystander walking in his pajamas and bare feet. There's no way. What was it? A Tesla? He can't reach. He can't reach.
Yeah, he's gonna have to. He won't be able to see.
Is his mum a little person? Because they have like modified cars.
Women do have the seats really far forward and high up. I guess.
Yeah, but so do I.
Yeah.
A woman.
Yeah, the way you drive, anyway.
Yeah, I do drive.
Oh,
Mate,
singer!
when Greg drives, his
Women
knees are in
can't
his chest.
drive.
No, literally, I drive. I like it so that I can lock myself in, so that when I'm turning corners, I'm not swaying about. I'm just like, you know, I'm like,
You wanna be like
I'm proper
fucking-
F1. I'm like,
You're
proper,
like,
like
that's
strapped
so
in.
ridiculous. You're treating it like you're Star Wars, like an X-Fighter.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I just enjoy it.
You do swing the car.
I need to get new tires.
You
'cause I
fucking
fucked
go
my
like
tires up
this.
From
I'm surprised you haven't flipped it.
Nah, you can feel the weight. You can feel the weight. Yeah.
You won't flip it with me in, but you'll flip it with you in, just by yourself.
No, I drive even crazier on my own. I'm alright.
You know, you haven't driven in a while. What do you think of Greg's driving when you're in the car?
It's not that bad, to be honest.
No?
No.
Alright, we're just
doesn't-
embellishing it for
It's
the
definitely got worse. Like the longer you go from learning,
Yeah.
the worse driving gets. The more you're just like, I'm gonna take a risk.
Yeah. You do whip it around a few corners, but like you don't ever really like.
To be fair, the
speed.
people,
Nah,
the people
I'm not
you
a
hang
speeder.
around with probably do like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So like your frame of reference is a little bit different.
I grew up in the back of cars, like fucking like shit, like
Yeah,
whipped around.
I never go over the speed limit because I can't be bothered with the fines and the.
Yeah.
I'll go and have to go to the speed awareness course.
Oh, dude, don't if you can avoid it, never do.
No,
one
that's
of
why.
those.
That's why I don't speed because I can't be
It's,
bothered.
I did one when I was like 19 or 20 or something. I was like the youngest person in the room by like 20 years, and they just spent like 5 hours just patronising me. Like it sucks. In hindsight, I'd rather just taken the fucking points
Yeah,
and gone and do that
yeah.
fucking shit. Yeah, it sucks.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, it was not cool.
What was your thing again? Did you
A boy of 4 stole.
Yeah.
Stole his mum. It said
Doesn't make
later
any
on in the
sense.
article he stole his mum's keys after his old man had
How far did he
left
get?
for work.
How far did he get?
I don't know how far he got.
I bet. I bet
he
There's
just.
no way he was fucking driving and like
Yeah,
he just
I
went
bet,
forward.
I bet he just
into,
went
like-
forward, slammed
yeah.
into a car, and then ran off.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being in a car accident and then seeing the little toddler get out and fucking leg it?
Yeah, like you fucking prick, and then a toddler stepped out.
But
Like,
he'll be lucky as long as he doesn't smash the Prince Andrew's car. He'll be right. I got Pokemon card. Come here,
Greg!
that's what Prince Andrew does.
no fucking way.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Taken to the scene, the child was asked if he knew how the car worked. Police said he opened the car with the keys, put the key in the ignition, and went to the clutch with his left foot. He was fucking driving clutch.
That's mental.
He
That is not. No, that's not true. What country is this?
It's in fucking Netherlands. It was in Utrecht. Utrecht.
Maybe he got taught how to drive, or I
Maybe
don't
he just
know.
pulled the handbrake off when he was on a hill.
I have no
That's
fucking
alright.
idea. Well,
That is so
He put the
ridiculous.
keys in the fucking ignition.
That's so
apparently.
ridiculous. So
Yeah.
Kelly. That's so ridiculous.
Like a 4-year-old's what, like dad tool? That's so difficult.
Mental, innit?
Mental.
It's nuts.
Dude, at 4 years old, I couldn't even piss in the toilet. Right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I
same.
was
Yeah.
starting car with a clutch.
I
You
wasn't
still
even-
can't now.
I
I
couldn't
go
even-
and ask you
I
sometimes.
couldn't even tie my shoelaces and shit. I was meant
This
Yeah.
kid is either like going to be a whiz. He's going to be like
future Formula 1
Lewis.
driver.
Yeah,
Lewis
but that's
Hamilton.
what that's what it said in the article. It was like he's being likened to he's like Max Verstappen or something.
Max
Yeah, the new
Verstappen.
fella.
yeah, he's being
but
likened with him.
maybe it's his kid. I don't know.
God knows.
Alright, here we go. Catholic exorcists have been
fucking hell.
complaining that there are too many possessed people for them to handle at the moment. So they get
Where? Where's this?
let me have a look.
We
It's
just
probably
can't.
It's probably America.
We just can't cope with the numbers. It's like McDonald's Uber orders on like a Friday night. It's like
no,
there's
it's
just too
a
many coming
Catholic
in.
church across the whole world.
Everything. That's incredible.
Even to the point that the Pope has even commented on it.
Fuck off.
Dude, I hate the Pope.
What did the Pope have to say about all the possessed people at the moment? It's rife. It's like possession COVID.
It's just shit. Like we need to help them.
Are they all going to start wearing like masks, like possession-proof masks? Like,
Dude, I you know, I don't want to say anything that'll get me in trouble, but I'd probably be not very kind to the Pope if I saw
nah,
it.
fuck a minute. Fuck 'em.
One Vatican researcher said many of the potentially possessed people we see come from New Age spiritual meditation groups. So stay away from crystals if you don't want to get possessed.
I feel like you know what the Catholic Church is like. They're not very helpful. They don't like people. You know, what do they count as possessed?
If you watch if you watch
RuPaul's Drag
Race. They
fucking hate that shit, don't they?
This woman's possessed. We're gonna have to take her children away from her to live.
Oh no, Greg!
That's what they do.
Oh,
that's probably quite good. Oh my goodness, that's not good, is it?
Fucking hell.
Just fucking. Well, I went to Catholic school, so you know, like.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, remember you? Yeah, because you were talking about all the
filled with dodgy blokes.
Oh god.
Catholic schools are filled.
Not anything happened. But...
Not surprised.
No, we didn't get butt raped, but like definitely felt like.
Well, you were one of the very few then. I imagine.
Yeah, well, it was like you definitely got the atmosphere of it. You know what I mean? I definitely felt like I was in danger.
It was the house of God. Yeah, when we went to.
No, like the priest used to like keep boys back at the church and stuff. So I definitely got.
I don't remember that.
You know, yeah, but you were only there for half a year. I was there for 2.5 years. So
maybe I don't remember that for a reason.
yeah, that's true.
Who's next? You got a story, Greggy?
I just did one.
Yeah, you just done.
You just did it, didn't you? Yeah, of course you did. That was good. You got one, Mahu?
Those. Oh, I found them. All right, so, Metallica Baby. Woman gives birth at Brazil stadium show as the band plays Enter the Sandman.
No fucking way.
That's pretty mental, yeah.
That is mad.
That's cool, isn't it?
Then again, they've been around for so long and they're so popular and have such.
You're surprised more babies haven't been born.
Yeah, you think statistically speaking, it's going to happen.
Maybe this is a topic we should do in the future. The weirdest places that babies have been born.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down right now.
Yeah,
and this is number one. And I was thinking, because it goes, doesn't he sing? Hush now, baby, don't say a word.
Just holding him up by the umbilical cord, fucking.
It's just the beast.
Jesus, what is the worst concert to give birth at?
Like Cannibal Corpse or something. Wouldn't it? Because
like boot it.
They're like eating.
They
each
put it in the pit.
Stuff, aren't they?
Little mix or something. Yeah, where do you reckon the worst place to give birth would be?
The vacuum of space.
In one of those zero gravity fucking
You know how?
I wonder what 0G birth's like.
Yeah.
Oh no, we spoke about this. Do you remember? There's a thing that that bloke
oh yeah,
baby on a carousel, on a roundabout, and it's got a net, and
we have to do a full video on that.
Yeah, we need to look.
We have to look. This is one of the funniest things ever.
Fucking
I love it. It's genius.
But there's science behind it because it's like the G-force pushes it out that way. It
and
makes
it's got a little
sense.
net.
Yeah, it catches it in a fucking net
That is.
We need to find a pregnant woman, or get a woman pregnant.
I don't know any women. I'm struggling at the moment with Greg, let alone any pregnant ones.
Oh man, I'll find you some.
Rub it in my face, Greg.
Just go to a Metallica concert.
Yeah.
Just lower your standards.
That works.
They're already.
It really does work. Yeah. Whenever you're desperate, you just lower them.
There's any women watching.
Don't.
Oh.
Ah! You caught it. You caught it. All right.
Really sorry. I'll say it now while you get it up. Really sorry. We were supposed to mention this in the last podcast, but we completely forgot. We have had a donation. Was that through Tip Jar?
Yeah, we had a donation in the Tip Jar, and I'm looking for the screenshot at the moment, but I've got
You find it. So alongside
like
Patreon, which we've only just made recently, naked pictures of your mom taking a bath, real cheap. Yeah, we also have a tip jar as well. So if you don't want to, we've got 2 tiers on our Patreon. There's a $2 a month one, I think.
Yeah, it's just
and there's also a $5 one. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to send us a one-off little contribution, we do have a tip jar where you can just send us a donation and write a little message, which we'll read out on these. So
this one's very nice. I think I might have sent it in the group chat.
You did, yeah.
This is from Kaylee. I won't say your last name, Kaylee D. I've been watching and listening to all of your podcasts for the last few weeks, and have finally caught up to date. That's a lot of listening.
That is a lot. I'm surprised
we love you.
Can do that. Yeah,
you've listened more than we have combined.
Mad props. Yeah,
I'm surprised. Honestly, I'm just surprised people even listen to our podcast.
Right, Katie, if you ever listen back to him, count the amount of times Greg talks about making a pyramid, because I'm sure it's every podcast.
Matt says it's every podcast, but I did not mention it last podcast. But now that
you were thinking about it.
Now that we're on the subject,
how many podcasts in are we now? Because we don't number them anymore. But
we're near 100.
Oh fucking hell.
We never
I
had
might
it.
just Google what country has the cheapest labour. So
Anyway, yeah, so I finished this
go
off.
on.
Thank you for getting me through my night shifts. Here's a little my wage for your hard
that's
work.
fair enough. Yeah,
Thank you
night
very
shifts are
much,
brutal.
Kaylee. Was it Kaylee?
Kaylee D.
Thank you very much, Kaylee D. We really
Yeah.
appreciate that. If you would like to send us a little tip donation, if you don't want to do
That's
the
so cool.
Patreon, write us a message, head to Tip Jar. The links are either in the description or I think they're in the... Are they in the YouTube bit as well? I think maybe? Yeah.
They're everywhere.
Go and, yeah.
Greg,
Thank
you've
you.
never worked a night shift, have you?
No, but I nearly worked a night shift a while ago. Because I did the evening shift till 10.
They're brutal.
Like,
suck.
the night staff just didn't turn up, and I was like, oh shit.
There we go.
Here we go. And then, like, I get a call like 15 minutes later. Oh, I'm going to be half hour late. And I was like, oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, man. I used to do night
See,
shifts.
I've done night shifts and they were hell. But I feel like
The environment you're in.
I feel like
yeah.
I feel like twilight shifts would be alright though. I really like the idea of twilight shifts.
What time's that, like 3?
No, twilight shifts just like late evening. So like a day
Until-
a day shift would be anywhere sort of between like, you know,
Was it like 8 till 2 or something?
It could be it could be just anyone past the, so anyone sort of, I think twilight shift is sort of anywhere between like 6 in the evening and like midnight.
Yeah, okay.
I do,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
do 2 till 10 a lot.
Yeah.
So that's twilight.
Well, maybe till 10 o'clock isn't twilight. Maybe twilight is around the midnight area then. Maybe it's sort of like between
Like
10, but
4 till...
I feel like you could still
midnight.
sleep quite normally like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, because if you got back at like
Yeah.
1 or 2 in the morning or
Yeah.
something,
Yeah,
that's not
yeah,
that
yeah.
unusual. But like, I used to work. I'd start at 3 in the morning and I'd finish at 12 midday, and it was just fucking.
I find the worst thing
It
about...
was hellish.
3 in the morning.
I find the worst thing about finishing late, like in the evening, late, is that you get home and then you're like, I want to do something. And then you end up
But it's
staying
dark
up.
and
Yeah,
everyone else is asleep.
And you end up
it's like,
staying up even later. because
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
it's
yeah.
hard, man.
I used to do night shifts at a call centre. And
Who are you calling people in the middle of the night?
I ain't calling no one. They're calling me.
Yeah.
I did like, do you remember what pages were? I've said this before, like quite a few times. but
Oh, vaguely from when you were talking about it.
I have to say it to carry on to what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah, go on.
It was all like nurses and doctors, and they're like, we've got a situation 389 or something, and I'd have to type it out and then send it off to the nurses and the doctors.
Right.
So they were the only people that really awake at that time. But mate, I was like 18. I was making like £14 an hour, about 10, 12-hour shifts. Back then, that's
the only thing with
mad money for me at 18.
night shifts, because minimum wage in this country is so shit. So like sometimes it is almost like, as much as shit as night shifts are, it's like, well, it's preferable. Like, I'd rather do like 3 nights a week and earn exactly the same as doing like a full week 9 to 5. Like, it's the same money.
Get
like
that rest. innit?
yeah, like, so it does make sense.
It's like,
but,
I used to do 4 night shifts, and then I'd bring my Xbox in, and they had a big telly on the wall, and they used to sit there and play Xbox, and when the call came through, I was just like, oh yeah, do all my stuff.
yeah.
But they allowed it, they were perfectly
That's
fine with
cool. There's too many places like that like the work's really mundane and easy, and you're like, can I do this? And they're like, no, none of that. And you're like,
Dude,
for
I
fuck's
got
sake.
I hate jobs like that.
You'd be more on alert with an Xbox throughout the night. You know what I mean? If you were just sat there not doing anything, just staring, waiting at the screen, like
I don't think I should probably admit it, but there was a few times where I definitely fell asleep, sat up in my chair, and someone was going, hello.
we've got a fucking
because you don't answer the call. You don't
There's a
press the
car,
answer to the call.
15 car pileup.
Like you have this on, it goes, and then you're like, oh shit, I was like in, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But I just woke up like they were like, hello, and I was just like, oh shit, that happened
Amazing.
quite a few times.
I think I've probably like half nodded off at a few jobs a couple of
butchery.
times.
I had one job where
Oh, dude, I used to just fuck off and hide in there, and I'm just going to sit and like.
Greg used to fall
when I was younger, I had a job as a janitor.
No, it's not. You weren't a janitor.
I was a janitor, mate. That's the term for it.
Yeah.
I looked after this entire building, mate. It was my building. I looked after every single corner of that bloody building. It was a beautiful building. No, it wasn't. It was ugly and it was
I used to
horrible.
work there.
It was like the biggest building on the planet. Literally. We're talking like, you'd have a hallway and you look down and it would be like, you could see the curvature of the earth. I'm not even joking. It was so big.
Not that long.
It was on a military base.
It was like a
so,
football field.
Oh, I remember you
So
saying
anyway,
this, yeah.
so I would get because I was young, I'd get blackout drunk till like 2 a.m. I'd wake up at like 7 and I'd drag myself out of bed and just go to work. One night...
You cycled there?
Yeah, I would cycle to work because I couldn't drive at the time.
What, 18, 19, something?
I can't remember. But, so I'd get there and one night I got fucking... It was because I came home from drinking with my mates and Matt was there with a fucking bottle of whiskey. Alright? And he had this video idea. His video idea was he wanted to do... Indiana Jones. So basically, we would take shot after shot until someone passes out. I'm already drunk. He's not. So it's
a little bit.
It's a little bit unfair. But anyway, I tanked it through the whole thing. And I was fucking... and I just passed out. And then, like, next thing I know, I'm waking... It's like 7:30. My phone's going mental because I used to set like 20 alarms.
Yeah.
And literally, I'm there like, oh shit, I've got to work. and I get up, I'm like, and I just get on my bike and I'm like wobbling about, like cycling to work. And
still pissed as fuck.
And literally, I get to work, I'm like, I'm not too bad. And I make some coffee and like I talk to like some of the other people who work there, and then like I'll go off to like my bit to, work, and I was dead. I was so fucked up.
Didn't you poo?
I started puking up. So then I locked myself into disabled toilets, and then well then someone came and knocked on it like an hour later, and I did fall asleep in there. I fell asleep for like half hour or something. I was just out. I was like,
on the floor of a disabled toilet.
Yeah, I was like laid like this in the floor of a disabled toilet.
Yeah. No, you weren't.
Yeah, I was, and then someone knocked. And it's like, Greg, are you in there, Greg? And I was like, yeah, I've just got... I was
just taking a fat shit.
No, I'd say, I'm just clean. It was a really bad one. I'm cleaning it up at the moment. So I was just
We've got an unsinkable back here.
It's good that you locked yourself in, because imagine if they came in, do you reckon they would have booted you off the job?
Not like it would have mattered back then, but...
Why?
Because it's just like you get the exact same kind of job but anywhere else.
When you're like 18, 19.
Yeah, those sort of jobs you work are like whatever.
Yeah.
Well, the punchline to that is the fact that I lost all that footage.
Yeah.
So you got absolutely obliterated.
Yeah.
You were already like blacked out.
We'll have to do it again.
I'll do it again.
And I nearly lost my job for nothing.
We should do a few things with that. We can make it a little series, like trying recreating bits.
I'm
not
doing that ever again.
You don't have to do that again.
I've always
fuck that.
I've always said to Matt, I'm never doing it again. I'm never doing it again. It was so bad, the hangover. It's probably the worst hangover I've ever had.
Already drunk.
So.
Next news story.
Who is next?
Who
just went? I can't remember.
Dude, my memory's so bad at the moment. I'm so tired.
What story did we just do?
Prince Andrew.
Nah, it can't be that far.
We've had like 3.
I'm just fucking with you.
I can't remember.
Kid driving.
Was that the last one we did?
Nah, it can't be that one.
No, we read off Katie's thing.
Oh yeah, it might be you then. I think
and it
you
was
might be
Metallica Baby. So you try one. Let's go.
Well, I think I've got the most, so I'll just do one.
Oh, was it Metallica Baby? Jeez.
Oh yeah, it was Metallica Baby. That was the last one we did.
That was ages ago.
Yeah. Fucking hell. We do like to fucking waffle.
I've got a good one to end on.
Mate, we're 48 minutes in.
Okay.
I got a good one to end on.
I think this one's got a video, at least I hope it does. In Brazil, a 9-year-old boy discovers a puma in school toilet cubicle.
What, a
tracksuit? No, a puma. Look at this.
Oh.
Can you imagine open that? I would.
We'll watch the video in a minute. And sorry for the editing, but you might have to put it in.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll literally like...
Just send me the link.
The big cat was found during a football match as the boy was taking a break and later relocated to a forest without anyone being injured. But yeah, imagine that. You're like pissing and shitting in school is bad enough. You open the door, and there's a fucking there's an angry puma in it.
You would do that Looney Tunes thing where you just kind of like stare at it and slowly close the door.
You just like stare at it for a while and you like stare at each other and it's just like
no fucking sudden movement. Just
that would scare the hell out of me.
Should we watch the video?
I piss my pants.
I've seen someone get mauled by a big cat and it doesn't look fun.
Let's have the video.
Let's have a little look. You ready, Greggy?
And we'll put it up on here. I'll just send you the link to it.
Oh, yeah.
Advert first.
This is good. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
What's the advert for? Pillows. What?
I don't know. It's some kind of ice cream.
What's the point of some adverts? They literally just do nothing. Like, yeah.
Oh.
Nah, bro.
Mate, nah,
Look at it.
That's terrifying, mate.
Oh, bro.
Imagine if you were desperate for a shit.
Yeah,
as well.
you would immediately poo your pants.
Evacuating your
you would
bowels.
poo your pants.
Look how scary it
Is
is.
it just... They just keep replaying the same bit slower and slower.
Slowed it down. That video was 22 seconds, but it could have been like, it's just the same 4-second clip.
Just go away. Why would you film it?
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, there's not really much more information on it other than that, just that video.
Yeah,
I like the headline though.
I mean, if you're bursting for a pee or a shit, already, it's going.
You're fucked.
You're just.
You are evacuating that.
How did they get in there? I always feel like a lot of these things are from Brazil or Florida. Because the baby, the Metallica baby was Florida.
Was it?
Not Florida, Brazil.
Brazil.
Brazil. Where's that from?
The World Cup,
yeah.
Little like, yeah.
Brazil.
You go on, Greggy?
Go on, Grego.
Yeah, I go. So there was a big mystery for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
Even Charles Darwin talked about it in his,
right.
one of his books.
Really fucking long time then.
So it's how the hell do turtles know where they're going? Like, how do they know to go to nest there and all that sort of shit?
Oh, what, you mean the ones that when they leave the beach, they return back to that beach to like give birth?
Yeah, that's
it's insane.
Turns out,
insane.
They don't. They don't know where they're going. They just float about and they just end up there.
Yeah, but they go back to the same.
Luck.
There's no fucking way out of the ocean they happen to luck their way back.
Apparently they have a terrible sense of direction and they just go wherever. And that the whole idea that they go back to the beach.
Oh, is that just bullshit?
Well, it's just because luckily some have gone back to that beach.
I feel like
people being like, "Oh, look at that! He found his way back."
Right.
Okay, I kind of understand.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
I have always wondered how
one turtle. There was a island.
Are they putting GPSs on?
One turtle left this island, to go to another island that was about 176 kilometers away. But the route he swam was 1,300 kilometers because he just didn't know where he was going. It's like that. They know where, they know where they want to go, but they're just so stupid. They don't really know.
They struggle to get to it. It takes them a while.
So apparently, turtles are not as cool as we like to think.
That's a shame.
I was thinking
Smash
about
them all to
animals.
death.
Though. You know, like salmon always swim up the same river and stuff. I've always felt that's very peculiar.
There's
they almost
definitely
have like an internal GPS.
There's definitely. I think
compass.
there's a whole podcast in that. Like they'll create some crazy things that certain animals can do.
How many stories you guys got there?
I've got 5
yeah,
more.
I've only got one left, so. And we are 52 minutes in, so.
Okay, some of mine are kind of shit though, and I'll probably skip them.
Just do one
How
more.
far in are we? 52 minutes.
We do one more each.
Has it really been 52 minutes?
Maybe.
Yeah, I think maybe 10 minutes can come out.
Fuck.
We are kings of waffle.
Parasitic worms get sucked into gender-biased row amid claims of names being sexist.
What?
Scientists suggest sexism, nepotism, and chronicism is rife when it comes to naming new species of blood-sucking parasite creatures. Parasitic worms have been sucked into the gender-biased debate after it was reported that it's sexist.
What are they being called? What are they all being called, like, girl names?
Like Barry the worm.
596 species named after eminent scientists. Only 111 or 19% recognise women, according to experts.
Yeah, but isn't that like a good, like, would you want to be named after, like, a parasitic name?
Why do you care?
Named after you?
I would.
If anything, that's a compliment to women, saying, hey, you're not parasitic, worms, men are.
Exactly. Exactly. You know?
Because I'd beg to differ and say it's the other way around.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty much a parasitic worm.
Dude. You guys want to... Yeah. You guys want to, like, talk about that? We also have to talk about the gender bias within naming boats. They're all female names.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, that's true.
Aren't they?
The Titanic?
It's like, I think ships and boats and...
I'd love to meet the woman that was named after.
Mrs. Titanic.
Hello there, I'm the Titanic. Just a beast of a human.
She's got loads of fucking men going down on her.
Oh, that's good.
Come on.
Love it.
No,
Thank
Greg?
you.
What?
Men going down on her?
Yeah, I get
Mrs.
it.
Todd,
I get it.
thank
I get
you.
it. I
was going to say.
I'm not complimenting.
No, that's a good one. Right, so...
Should we end on yours? The rest of mine.
Let me. I've got a good one.
Have you got one more still? Yeah, go on.
Right.
Do yours, Greggy.
I don't know if this is Matt's one though. No, it must not because you're doing a tier list, aren't you? So, all right, guys, this one's a bit ridiculous. A Chinese businessman
It's already good. It's already good. Go on.
hired a hitman,
Yeah.
but his hitman hired a hitman because he didn't want to do it. And then his hitman hired a hitman because he didn't want to do it. Then his hitman hired a hitman because he didn't want to do it. And then his hitman hired a hitman who also didn't want to do it. The last hitman went and found the victim, the person that the hit was on, and faked the hit with him.
Jesus
No, what?
That sounds like a movie plot.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Who was it that was trying to be killed? Because it sounds like he's the most popular guy ever. Like everyone's just like, what?
Here you
him?
go. There's all the hitmen at trial.
No way.
You have to send me that
That's
photo.
fucking
That's so good.
ridiculous.
That's so good.
Five
That's
of
so
them.
funny.
Yeah.
How
Five
did
of
they
them.
find out about that?
I don't know. I guess.
It's so mad. It's like
That's so funny.
They went in for the kill and they were like, oh, but this guy seems really sound.
He's
like,
alright, isn't he, you know?
5 of the cunts.
Yeah.
Isn't the whole purpose of a hitman that like you're supposed
you
to
just-
detach yourself from that sort of shit? Like
That annoys me.
that's
actually.
so mad.
Do you know what though? I will say this. Agent 47, he's bold, isn't he?
I
Yeah.
got a ball here.
You got a bow hit! Well, they're saying now, in the UK courts, that possibly calling a man bold is sexual harassment.
See, I don't get the sexual bit.
That's my thing.
Yeah, not sexual harassment, but it's definitely a sore point for a lot of men.
It's definitely not cool. Like
Yeah.
if like as like that's
A geezer who shaves his head clearly is shaving his head for a reason.
yeah.
And it's not a fun reason.
To bring it up to somebody like that, you don't, boldy, or you're it's insult. But I don't, it's definitely not sexual.
No, it's not. But could you...
If I got into an argument with someone on the train, I was like, you bold cunt. And I get done for
if
sexual
you went up to a
harassment.
bold man, you start stroking his head. Ooh, that's
Yeah, see,
nice.
no, that, yeah.
Ooh.
You know how like girls always
That's
want
what I want to do to
That's
King
what your
Dominic.
head feels like.
Yeah.
Imagine what
You know how like girls always want to touch long hair, or people always want to touch long hair. Imagine if it was the same with bald
mate.
people. Can I touch your head?
I feel like that.
I think one of the
I
things,
know you
One of
do.
the things I miss about
You love
having
it.
long hair is whenever we went to the pub, every girl wanted to touch it.
Yeah, I know.
It was like you literally like.
I bet you love that.
But you know
I
that night
loved
we
it,
went. You know
literally.
that
I
night we all
absolutely
went. You got mangled. I kissed that bald guy on the head.
You did.
Yeah, you did. Sexual harassment.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. Talking about that, we're gonna do a tier list of who we bold people that we all think we could beat in a fight.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them. For
If you
example,
haven't seen our other tier lists, yeah, we've done a few.
There's a
Like,
lot
which
of bold,
animals could you
There's
beat?
a lot of
But
bold geezers out there.
we talk about
The
the,
Rock,
bolds a lot. Yeah.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel.
Who's Will Smith's wife?
Jada.
Jada Pinkett Smith.
Plunkett.
Callaloo. Who's
Yeah.
like bold? Doug.
Doug. Yeah,
Who was
Doug's
that?
bold.
Who was that fucking detective? Kojak.
Kojak. Yeah.
One Punch Man.
One punch.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a lot
See,
of
there's
boldies.
There's loads of bold.
There's
If
a lot of
you
slapheads.
can think of any boldies, like famous bolds,
Mr. Boldy Man.
write the famous
Bold,
bolds.
Mr. Boldy Man. Yeah. Oh wow.
Who the fuck is Mr. Baldy? Man?
Exactly.
It's like the Scottish version of Mr. Bean.
Mr. Baldy Man.
No, it's really that's something we have to react to because it's so bad. It's
Oh,
funny.
hey, here comes Mr. Baldy Man.
How about Vern Troyer?
Oh yeah, he's bold.
What now?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Little
no,
Thomas.
in their prime.
Bruce Willis.
Do you reckon he was like?
Shaq.
Do you reckon he was like cremated
Shaq.
or buried? Because the coffin would have. If he was cremated,
Yeah,
it could
I
like
know,
fit in an ashtray. Like
He could. Oh Jesus!
It's true.
if you cremated.
It'd be a miniature urn.
Have you seen loads of those
Bit of shot
videos
glass.
of people that go to like spread ashes on like at like the sea and it just blows back at them?
Yeah, like Big Lebowski.
Yeah, it's horrible.
There's loads of people who've done it for real. Like it's
Patrick Stewart.
Patrick Stewart,
Yeah, that's a good one.
John Travolta. Yeah,
John
he's
Travolta.
bold now.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
bold now, yeah.
Ross Kemp.
I don't
Ross
want
Kemp,
to. I don't
yeah.
want to sexually harass John Travolta, but he does look weird bold because he's got a huge.
His head's massive.
Yeah,
he looks like if he wore, if they ever did a live action Toy Story, he'd be perfect for Buzz.
I feel like he actually
Like,
had.
if he wore one of those purple caps, like his head is massive.
It just looks ridiculous.
It does.
I'm sorry, John.
Love your work, John.
Yeah.
But you got a big head.
You did like 2 good films on that, but I want to.
What are we on, Greg? Are we on an hour?
Oh, sorry, I was looking at.
Has anyone got any more news? Because I've got a few more, but they're...
Well, we can
They're
carry
kinda
on.
shitty.
We can carry on the news on the Patreon.
Yeah, if you want. Should we call it a day there?
We love you guys. Hit the like button. Thank you, Kaylee. Anyone who wants a
Yes.
tip or sign up to the Patreon, links in the description. I was about to say bye. But
We're heading over now. We're about to film the extra 30 odd minutes for the
Yeah.
Patreon. You know the deal.
Yeah.
See you there, Patreon people.
We love you very much. Take care.
Catch you later.
I need a piss first.
Yeah, I need to urinate.